What's happening, everybody? Another day and a bunch of new stuff going on. New stuff including a new year, new book, and I have the names of the new winners of my new book. So I'm excited that I get to announce that, and we will talk about that towards the end of the vid. I had everybody's email addresses. I contacted everyone, and everyone got back to me. So, like I said before, the book is not quite out yet. It will be out soon, and as soon as it gets to me, it's going to go to you guys. So, with that said, the book is about being on tour. I went through a process when I was writing the book about how to remember of various things that were kind of slipping from my mind. What I did was I went back and I grabbed my tickets from my collection. I have a lot of tickets. These are all just dead ones. And I found my first show, which I knew where my first show was. And I started doing my tour on relisten.net, which is one of the internet sites that has all of the dead shows, various versions, live ones, soundboards, audience, everything, all the mixes of everything, the Matrix stuff. All in one place. There's various other outlets for that as well. But I use relisten.net, and I went back and I went to my first show, and I listened to the whole show. And then I went to my second show, and I listened to my second show all the way through. And I went to my third show. My first show was in Hartford, Connecticut, and in 1981. And my second and third shows were in New Haven, Connecticut in May, right after that. And then I went on from there. But it was interesting to follow my own progression on tour. Now, if you didn't go on tour, you can, and you weren't able to see Jerry and the Dead back in the day, the Grateful Dead, and you can go these days and see Dead and Company tour, and that's all well and good. But you can pick years around your city. So say if you live in, Connecticut or somewhere, and you can go around New Haven, Hartford, all the New York City, all the places that are around there, and make your own little tour if you want. Pretty simple, pretty easy, but it's a lot of fun to go back and do your own tour and relive all the shows that you saw. It brings back all these little nuances, all these little subtle things. You're like, oh wow, I remember that part of the drum solo. Oh my God, that's where Phil was dropping all those bombs. Or holy shit, that Jerry solo was so nuts. Or Bobby was screaming his head off. The drummers were chasing each other around the drums. It goes on and on and on and on. And everybody's got their own memories. But going back and listening to all your shows in a row from where you started and progressing, because you have the opportunity to do that with the audio outlets for that now, allows you to do that. So go back and do it. It was really fun, and it really helped me to remember a lot about what I needed to remember for my book. So I would also like to say right now that I want to thank everybody who participated in my book giveaway. The people who won copies of the book, these are just first names, but AJ, Aaron, Gabriel, Mark, Richard, David, Kelly, and Naomi. And there's two more people who haven't got back to me yet, but I hope they do soon. I think I know who one of them is, but that's okay. Those are real first names. I've already contacted everyone, and as soon as the book gets to me, they come out to you. And I really want to thank you again for participating in the book giveaway and just being interested in my book in general. So, with that said, and I say that a lot, let's go from there. I'm glad to be back on rotation for my video stuff. I'll be back pretty much once a week from now on. I'll be back on a different format camera soon too. If you like this stuff, give me a thumbs up and hit the like, subscribe, and all that other stuff. And thanks for coming around. Thanks for listening. And take your own tour. Go back, start over, and do it. It's a lot of fun. All right, later.